Okay, now, where were you born?
Okay.
Alright. How many brothers and sisters did you have?
Let's see, I got one brother and 4 sisters. One brother and 4 sisters.
Okay. Did you like your position in the family? Were you like the first child or the last child or whatever?
Was I the first child or last of my...
Yeah.
Let's see, all of them was older than me but Ronnie. I was the second,
Next to the last.
Next to the last, yeah.
Did you like being the next to the last child? Or
Like what?
do you wish you was the oldest child?
No.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What did you and your family enjoy doing?
Well, we enjoyed going to church and, visiting our friends. And they had a community building right across the road from where we lived. And we went out there and had parties and things.
Why don't you play some of that to see if it's going to record it?
Okay. What kind of chores did you have?
What kind of what?
Chores.
Toys.
Chores.
Prince are done. Well, we toted in stove wood, and we carried in coal in a bucket. Carried in buckets of coal, and we fed the cats and dogs. And when we lived in the country, we fed the chickens.
Alright. What hardships did you and your family have to face?
What hardship? Well, my mother was sick most all the time. And we had it pretty hard.
How did your childhood differ from childhood today?
How different?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't, they don't dress now like they did back then. I had high-top shoes, buttoned up, and wore my dresses pretty long, and plaited my hair. And, what else can I say?
Y'all didn't have television to watch, you know. I said y'all didn't have
Oh,
television.
no, we didn't have television to watch.
Not at all?
We had a graphonola.
You had a
we
what?
played it, and there were records, you know. We had records and a graphonola.
Oh. Okay. Tell about an early experience in your family that stands out in your memory.
Well,
I'll tell you getting about that. I'll tell you getting about that. The time that old collar dog didn't say it went mad and you went up and hugged his neck.
Oh, yeah. Well, what about, what can I say? Ask me again, something.
What's something that happened in your childhood that stands out in your memory?
Oh, well, it was, when I was little, we had a big old black dog. We called him Nigger. And he went mad and left home. And when he come back, he come up the steps, and I run out on the porch and put my arm around his neck. And it scared my mama, because she said the slobber was just running down out of his mouth.
He had rabies.
He had rabies, yeah. And she was afraid to say anything, afraid to, make him bite me or something. So she got around and she just told me to come to her quick. And I went to her. I didn't know what was going on, I didn't know he had rabies. And so she got me away from him, and he got out. He turned and went back out the door, and she got a colored man that was passing by the key.
And what do you remember best about your mother and father?
About my mom and daddy?
Yeah.
Well, there's so much, I hardly know what to say.
Just say anything.
I guess it would be late of evening when we'd get through supper. We'd all be out on the porch, laughing and talking and having a good time. I think that's about what I remember about them most.
Okay. Okay. What was your first school like?
What was my first what?
School.
School? What was your first school like?
My first school?
Yeah.
Well,
where do you remember going to school first?
There at Chesney, at grammar school. Chesney Grammar School. That was the first school I remember going to. And I started there when I was 6, got old enough, 6 years old. Me and my brother had to walk about 2.5 miles to school.
Every day?
Well, yeah. When I first started to school, I had to walk about 2.5 miles to school.
Was everybody like in the same classroom, or did they have different grades?
Yeah, they had different grades, and some had like the first and second grade they taught that.
Yeah.
But in the big high school, they just had one grade.
That is in about 19 and 16.
Yeah.
What subject did you like the best?
Well, I always liked reading. I liked to read when I was little.
She'll be glad to hear that. Because, I don't like to read, but...
Well, what else could I say?
That's fine.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I like to do.
I'm doing this for my English teacher, and she's always telling us to read, and we never do, so... What subject was the hardest for you?
Arithmetic. Arithmetic was hardest for me.
That's mine. Describe a teacher that you remember.
Well, I don't know. I just don't know how to describe her.
Well, was it he or she?
It was a she.
Was she fat or skinny?
No, she was tall. Kind of tall. And she had long hair and done it up in a little ball on her head.
Was she kind of joking? Do you remember, or was she? Stern?
Yeah. She was good. She was liked to joke, and she was a good, kind person. And she wanted us to learn, though. And she made us learn, made us study. And her name was Miss Workman.
Miss what?
Miss Workman. And they all liked her.
What were you proudest of accomplishing?
What?
What were you proudest of accomplishing?
Oh, well, I don't.
You mean in school?
Yeah.
Or just in life in general?
In school.
Oh.
In school. What can I say? I like to I went to cooking school and I made good grades in cooking school. Would that do?
Yeah, that's good. Cooking school.
Yeah, I went to, we had a cooking school at our school had, and I was taught to cook, and I liked that.